Okay, and we are live. So, welcome to another live podcast with the very brave Deepti Pinniti. This is our second time on the Labyrinth because there's a lot of high demand from the audience. The audience has a lot of questions. So, we are going to keep this session as interactive as possible. So, I request the audience members to drop their questions on the live chat. If those questions are important and relevant, I will definitely ask those questions to Deepti ji. Deepti ma'am, welcome again to the Labyrinth.
Thank you so much, Pratham. I don't know, but your voice was breaking. Are you sure the internet connection on your side is fine?
Is it
Am
is
I
it still
clear?
break? Yeah, you are
No,
clear. Am
it's
I?
fine now.
It's fine.
Yes, now
Okay,
you're
fine.
clear. Now you're
Okay.
okay. Oh, thank you, Pratham. Thank you for having me on your platform a second time.
Okay.
Yes, it was I who suggested you that we do this question and answer session because बहुत सारे लोग I don't know. Do you want me to continue this in Hindi, English, or a mix of both?
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Fine.
Pratham?
Yeah. Am I? Sorry. Am I clear? Am I audible? Hello.
You are audible, but there's a lot of static on your voice.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, clear.
Okay. I think I'll hold this mic closer. Okay. Now I'm clear, right? Hello. One second. Just give us 1 minute. Hello. Um, I don't know. There must be some technical issue, guys. Just give us a one. Just give us a couple
Problem
of
which I
minutes.
face actually whenever I try to go online and do any
Okay.
sessions on YouTube. Yeah,
Okay. 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 So can we start
it's
now? Am I?
yes, you are
Okay.
clear now.
Okay. Fine. All right. So I want to start by asking, how did you procure these Sushant's hard drives, and how did you find out that there was useful information in those drives?
This was in the year 2021 in January end or towards January end. As I told you, I had some contacts from within the industry because I was already investigating Sridevi ji's case and I was trying to find out if I can get more support and witnesses. So we had our sources from within the industry. From there, came to know. If you remember, Pratham, I keep saying I never followed SSR's death, Sushant Singh Rajput's death. Till, till I got to hear that uh, there is a certain set of drives that is being there was in the process of being shipped off to a different location, and those belong to Sushant Singh Rajput. That
Okay.
okay, and if you remember, one of the watchmen of that building was missing, where Sushant stayed, used to stay. I don't remember the name of the building, but one of the watchmen was missing. So I don't want to go into too deep a detail as to who told me about the drives, because then this might put that person's source lives in danger. Okay.
Hmm.
So when we came to know, I didn't show any interest because I was already heckled and harassed by the pressures that I was facing, because I was trying to, give justice to Sridevi ji, who was brutally murdered. Uh, then we came to know in the month of January or February that there was a set of drives. I told my team, don't let's not poke our head or nose into too many things. Okay, as it is, we are facing a lot of trouble. Let's not go into this. So leave it. But my IT team they themselves were great IT people. Like one of the best talents in the IT sector, you can say, in forensics and cyber security. My team consists of some very qualified professionals. So then they started trying to extract the data from the drives. They started checking the credentials of the drives. I was not interested into that. I didn't. So, but in the month of March, they told me that no, it contains a lot of data. There is also mention of Sridevi's death in that. I think we should, if we
Okay.
have got this information, then we should definitely go forward and do something about it.
Okay. But
So
how
as
did that
I told,
s- sorry to interrupt,
mhm.
but how did that IT team of yours get to know that this drives have all these details? And how did they procure it? Like, you don't have to reveal your sources, but how did they get to know that?
How did they get to know? As I told you that one of our sources, one set of drives was on the process of being shipped to another location. Okay.
Hmm.
So without telling me, some people from my team laid their hands on the drives,
Hmm.
on that set of drives. Okay. And they had you know they wanted to identify first whose data it was. They too didn't believe blindly that these are Sushant's drives. Then we
Hmm.
checked all the safety parameters of the drives, its credentials, its product key, and batch code, and the encryption patterns. We did a detailed study, and all the technical aspects pointed out that these drives belong to Sushant Singh Rajput. Uh, and I was very much impressed by the kind of outrage that Sushant Singh's death
Hmm.
had caused.
Hmm.
Because here in
Yeah.
Sridevi ji's case, मैं अकेली थी. I was alone.
Hmm.
I was
Hmm.
alone means I
Yeah.
have a team which I cannot bring in front of the world, but I was alone. I was trying to give justice to her alone. But when I saw that there was so much outrage for Sushant's this thing, I thought maybe uh, I can club my movement, my Justice for Sridevi movement with this, and we can raise voice for these victims together. That was my
Hmm.
only intention at that point of time. Uh, so we did all the necessary checks. Initially, it is very, very difficult. Let me tell everyone. People might think that this lady has been decoding. I mean, it's a tough, tough, tough job to decrypt those drives because it has a huge network mesh of encryptions
Hmm.
to which Sushant and his team had set. Okay, so that
Okay.
no one can destroy or break into it. So we took a lot of time trying to decode it and trying to and also it's not like uh, you unlock one phase and the entire contents of the drives are open for you. No, it's not like that. We have to go do sequential download.
Hmm.
Sequential download means Sushant has set it in such a way that unless and until you cover or decode and download a certain portion first, you will not be able to go to the next remaining part.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
this is
Uh,
how
so
strong encryption is set. Huh.
so how do you learn these things? Do you or your team have an IT or software background?
Yes, they are IT professionals, and they have some of them had even helped. As I told you, my contacts are from the defense intelligence, so they have done many. They have an impressive track record. I shouldn't be going into details because people who are helping me or people whom I am meeting with regards to the case, they are being harassed. Okay, I have lost a lot of my team members. I mean, some of them are missing, some of them are booked in false cases, some of them have been pressurized to not help me and leak whatever secrets they had of our working ways. So we have faced many setbacks. Um, so as I told you, the IT experts that we have, they have cracked many cases in the past as well. Like for example, there was one robbery case, ATM robbery case in Andhra. Okay, so they had this team of IT professionals. They helped the agencies crack the uh, IT related part of the cyber crimes and all those things.
Okay. Okay. So
Okay.
you and your team have been heckled, you've been harassed, and it must be very frustrating. So I want to know, do you or your team receive any kind of support? It could be financial support or any other kind of support.
No, We are totally on a self-support. And let me tell you here, Pratham, that my intention to come on social media was not to ask for money to help us. I have seen many people starting a justice movement and then asking people for money in the name of carrying out the justice movements. But I don't. I'm firstly, I'm not a YouTuber. I had to come on social media because no mainstream media was willing to cover Sridevi's case or talk or even mention about Sushant's drives that I have been sharing so openly since the past 3 years, 2 years. So that's the reason I came to the social media after I saw that Sushant's. I mean, so many people had come together to give justice to Sushant. I mean, people who were not his fans even, because it was so visible that a foul play had happened and Mumbai police was too eager to shut it down as a suicide case, and the crime scene was not even sealed. Like people were walking all over it like a picnic spot. Okay, it was not even sealed. So people have seen that. It's not that people are blind or something. People have seen what sort of. I mean, during the lockdown time, the Mumbai police comes and someone from the industry also tweeted early in the morning about Sushant's death. Then they deleted the tweet. A lot of these things happened. So I was very impressed with the kind of support, public support that Sushant's case got. So I thought maybe this is the only way left to give Sridevi justice as well, because there was no door which I haven't knocked. I have knocked the doors
Okay.
of the NSA, I have knocked the doors of the army chief, I have knocked the doors of the president, I have knocked the doors of the prime minister. And let me tell you, they all know about this case. They all know about this case. They all know that Sridevi was murdered. They all know that the proofs that I have are very strong. Okay.
Okay.
So after I touched the highest of the authorities and I felt disappointment, that is when I again turned to public support after seeing the public support for Sushant's case. That is why I came on social media. Otherwise,
Okay.
since 2018, I was carrying on this fight for Sridevi alone only.
Okay. So, with regards to the SSR drives, how do you manage the physical and digital security of these drives? Can they be tampered with?
Yeah, as I told you that Sushant and his team had already set a huge network mesh of encryptions, which kept the data secure, the drives in the data secure. Later, when we got to lay our hands on that, we added extra layers of encryption to it, our own layers of encryption, because we face so many cyber attacks. We face so many I mean, like sometimes thousands per day from different masked locations, from multiple locations. So here what I have to do is, see, people should understand the risk on me. I'm tagging big authorities. I have been to the CBI 4 times trying to submit the drives, saying that these are Sushant's drives. I am doing shows. I'm tagging the authorities. Okay. Since past 2 years, I'm reading the contents of the drives, which has the names of the highest politicians, highest businessmen, biggest businessmen of the country, and biggest names in the country. And it has some sensational exposures about them. So, uh, the risk that we carry is not only sharing the contents of the drives, not only decoding them, but to protect them, their location from getting compromised.
Okay. So,
So,
there is
this
this.
is not physical evidence. This is digital evidence. This is not physical evidence. This is digital evidence. So, it is very easy to tamper a digital evidence remotely. There will be many cyber attacks. Okay, there are many cyber attacks. In fact, in one of the shows on YouTube 2 years back, I had even shown there were constant attacks on my live stream. It was Varun Kapoor's show, one Varun show. There were constant attacks whenever I used to do a stream. So that day, I showed to the people live on my laptop on the screen from whose workspace these attacks were coming. So later, from after that, attacks used to be targeted on the drives from multiple masked locations. So we face a lot of. I mean, it's not just the physical location of the drives, but also their IP and all, the masking them and protecting them from getting sabotaged or tampered. We spend a lot of effort, we spend a lot of time, we spend a lot on data packets. And this is something which cannot be done on a generic server. It is our own server. Our server, sometimes we face too much because of all those attacks. So
Okay.
there's a lot of thing that is going on. It's yeah.
So all those YouTubers who have ganged up against the drives, and did any of them try to collaborate with you in trying to get the truth out?
Unfortunately not. Even I had invited them. Okay, the first time I went to Mumbai in 21, August 21, I even invited them. Okay, I am coming to Mumbai. I will take the names. Okay, it was Advocate Sonia Raina. Okay, who is from the team of Advocate Chandni Shah, who supposedly is a Supreme Court advocate. She is not. She is an intern. Later, I came to know. Who started attacking me and trolling me, calling my Supreme Court documents as fake regarding the Sridevi case. I have been attacked brutally, trolled brutally on the social media site. It is their way to harass me and pressurize me into keeping quiet. But I had truth on my side, so I stood intact in spite of all the trolling and all. So they started saying, we will file complaint on you and you will be in the jail and this and that. So I said, come on, I'm coming to Mumbai. Let us all go. You YouTubers are making hours and hours of videos discrediting me, okay, calling me names, calling my proofs fake and everything. So let us all go to the CBI office, okay. Let us press for validation, and whatever it happens, if they say that it is fake, then you immediately file a FIR on me in the nearby police station. If not, then let us see what the CBI says. But none of them came forward.
Okay.
One of them excused saying that they had COVID, they cannot move out. Okay. So even on social media, I announced I'm going to Mumbai. So any YouTuber, please come and join. And even let me tell you, one of the YouTubers, a forensic expert. I don't remember his name now. He gathered many followers in the name of Sushant Singh Rajput, and this person happens to be the same guy who had, when Sridevi ji had died, he was the one invited by the mainstream media to give a quote saying that it's not unusual for a person to die in bathtub. That same person is one of the main YouTubers in SSR Warriors. Yes.
Okay.
Even he did many videos calling the drives fake, dissecting the grammar, the sentence, and everything. So I called him too. Sir, you say you are a forensic expert, so that means you might have helped the law enforcement agencies in solving many cases. So you might have contacts the CBI. I am not able to get the CBI to verify the drives and validate them. Can you please get a CBI use your contacts and validate the drives and tell them if they are fake, to announce them as fake, and if they are real, then to take them as evidence. But no, they are not interested in that. They are not interested in the truth. All they were interested is in just doing hours and hours of shows calling the drives fake.
Okay. Is the forensic expert's
Yes,
name
Dr.
Dr.
Bhupesh.
Bhupesh?
Yes.
Oh,
Dr. Bhupesh.
all right.
Yes, Bhupesh. Exactly.
Okay, thank you, Anand, for that comment. So
Thank you, Anand.
one more question that came in the previous video's comment section. It was asked couple of times. Is that you used to collaborate a lot with Candid Meena? Why did you stop all of a sudden?
Yes, I wanted to tell this actually. It happened like this, that I never approached any of the YouTubers to do the shows. Even initially, when I started sharing the Supreme Court documents and Sridevi case documents on Twitter, okay, I was approached by Varun Kumar, the first video that I did. Okay, Varun. And even in Meena's case also, she was the one who approached me. You are the only YouTuber whom I suggested that let's do this Q&A session now. Otherwise,
Okay.
all the other shows, I never approached anyone. They were the ones who approached me. And Meena had also approached me. And suddenly when the drives started, she was okay with the drives as long as they were talking about the crimes and scams of other people, other political parties and all. But as soon as the drives started talking about the crimes and scams of BJP, she suddenly decided on her own that these are now edited and manipulated. Now the cabal is writing these drives. She made her own judgment and she discontinued the drive. She didn't even have the courtesy to call and tell me that Deepti, I cannot call it. She just went ahead, did a show. I used to do weekly shows on her platform. She didn't have the courtesy to inform me that I cannot let you talk against my political affiliation BJP on the shows, kindly discontinue the shows. But she went ahead and kept told her viewers that the drives seem to be manipulated. Modi ji, no one can speak ill against Modi ji. No one can speak ill against BJP. Those are written by, that is her argument. So there was nothing personal in me discontinuing on Meena's show. It was totally her decision. And but it is kind of sad to see that people are giving more importance to a political leader or a party. When, see, I am not interested in any political party. Okay. I too believe, if you go back before 2018, if you see my Facebook posts, I was a staunch supporter of BJP as well. I used to fight with my friends, with my relatives and everyone about, I used to fight for Modi ji. Let me tell you. And even today, I have not sides. Even today, I say, if politically we have to talk, then as compared to other parties, BJP is better. I mean, Modi ji is better, whatever. Okay, let us not make it political, please. This is not political. I have an issue. Have been brutally murdered. Okay, I did some investigation. I found out the truth. I wanted to give them justice. So whom will I contact or whom will I approach? I will approach the government, right? It is not BJP, it is not Congress for me, it is the government, whoever it is. And when I came back and said, what happened to me? Yeah, what happened to me? Naturally, whoever is there in the government, naturally they manipulate. Naturally, they manipulated the case. So I will complain to them. I cannot complain to some other political parties or something, right? I will complain to them. And I only say what happened to me when I went and submitted things to them. I am not criticizing anyone. I am just saying that this happened to me. Why? I had such high hopes from Modi ji. That once I come with the proofs and all, I mean, justice will be good. But unfortunately, I don't know. I also don't know why it happened this way. The only answer that can be given by the man himself. But here, what is happening? Instead of asking the questions, people are coming up, everyone. There are a set of YouTubers. Maybe they are funded. Now, that is the only logical explanation that I get. Maybe they are funded or they have their political affiliations, certain parties. All right. They keep ahead the truth and just, and they start attacking. They say, I am a toolkit gang or I am from different political party. So they mislead viewers like this.
Okay.
This is what is happening. If this is the case, we can never get justice. Never, ever justice.
Okay. So, so I just want to know, like, is it possible for the people on top, right at the Prime Minister's office, is it possible that even Prime Minister Modi also is aware of what has happened with Sushant Singh Rajput and Sridevi, but is choosing to keep quiet for political reasons?
Is it possible? That is the only thing that is happening. There's no other possibility.
Okay.
And if people want to believe there is any other possibility, then they are fooling themselves.
Okay.
You said, is it possible? I said there is no other possibility.
Okay, so everyone is compromised then, right from the bottom to the top.
I'm sorry, your voice broke. Can you repeat it again?
So everyone is.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't hear you properly.
Yeah, now it's clear.
Okay, so
can you hear me now?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can hear you. I can hear you. So someone in the comment section is saying she's breaking up. There are cyber attacks. I don't know. I'm not sure about this. Maybe. So y- that would mean that everyone from the bottom to the top is compromised. Then, hello. Okay. She'll rejoin in just a couple of minutes, guys. There is some technical issues. Just hang on. So until then, let me go through some of your questions. So, yeah, she's back. Okay. So can you hear me now, Deepti ji?
Yes, yes, it's totally clear. No.
Okay. So SSR Drives has exposed the cabal big time, and they have done everything possible to suppress the truth, from discrediting you, ignoring you, and even threatening you. Do you think in such a hostile environment it is possible for you and your team to continue long enough?
In ordinary circumstances, it is not possible. It's not possible to sustain long, even continuing for 4 years, 3.5 years, 4 years, because I am taking, see, from 2018, I am taking this because Sridevi ji died in 2018. My investigation started in 2018. The team, which is helping me now, I came into contact with them from 2018. So the authorities know that I am trying to expose the death of Sridevi since then. Okay. It's only the people. I came on the social media after Sushant's death in 2000, in the last half of 2020 or 2000, early 2021. Till then, no one even knew that a case for Sridevi was going on in Supreme Court of India. Everyone had forgotten her death. Okay. Uh, so it's a big thing that we have sustained so long, like say 3 to 4 years. But we are facing many challenges, many, many, many challenges on daily basis. Like there are many cyber attacks. My movements are being traced. I'm followed 24/7. I'm followed 24/7 to see whom I meet, who is helping me. So I have to be very careful so as to not compromise the people who are helping me or not to compromise the proofs that are with me. Pratham, I would like to tell you one thing. If I'm talking this boldly against some very big names, and still I'm here without any case being filed on me, okay, or without even a word from the top coming out saying anything against me, then that means only one thing, that I have concrete proofs which are admissible in court, which cannot be manipulated. So that is the reason that all they can do is that they have the control over the mainstream media. They can just give gag media to not talk about the Sridevi case that I am saying, to not talk about the drives that I am saying. That is the only thing they can do. But here, people should understand now. Okay? Till now, till now, you people were misled, manipulated, kept divided, and everything. But now you are seeing the truth unfold before yourselves. So please use your own fine judgment to see. I am not gaining anything by doing all this. All I am gaining is extra pressures, extra obstacles, insults on my face, trolling, criticism, and like kind of isolation, because a lot of my people as well, they're saying, see, why are you doing this? It has no use. People will keep fighting amongst themselves. They're easily gullible, and so it's like I'm not gaining anything by doing all this. Neither am I asking for donations. Neither am I. I'm talking about everyone, every political party, to even for people to say that, yeah, she might be funded by some. So I do not have protection from anyone. None. No political party. But still, we are able to continue it just because there are some heroes in our team whose names might never be known, who are IT experts. When I say IT experts are there in my team, it means that those people have tried to sabotage the drives. thousands and 10,000s of cyber attacks all these 2 years while I was sharing on daily basis, sometimes thousands of attacks. Okay. In spite of all this, that means the cabal has so much money, they have all the best resources at their disposal. In spite of that, if my team has been able to stop their attacks, in spite of that, if my team has been able to protect the drives, if in spite of that, if my team has been able to say, has given me so much backing that I'm able to come and say openly in front of you, this is the case, then you should understand the kind of talent that is there in the IT team that I'm talking about.
Okay. So you have been recently sharing reports from the drives. Do you think you can fast forward to the next drives, which you said you had attempted once before?
Yes, fast forwarding it is not possible. Otherwise, I would have done it long back, because I have been sharing these reports. I do understand that people might find, see, people are only interested in finding out about who killed Sushant. What is there? What is the sensational news? What secrets are there? What expose has he done for which he has been killed? Okay, but let me tell you, Sushant didn't document these drives for people to know why he was killed or who killed him. He documented these drives. The purpose for which Sushant documented these drives is because he wanted to find out why the society is going so wrong, why there are so many crimes in the society. First, he tried to find out why there are crimes going on in Bollywood and why they are not being punished. Then he got the connection between the Bollywood and the politicians and the law enforcement agencies. From there, he dug deeper, he went to deeper crimes. So, what he was doing as a responsible citizen was that he was analyzing everything that went wrong, how we ended up at this stage that we are now. Because Sushant's death is not the first injustice that has happened. I want to tell this to all the viewers. There were many injustices that have happened before as well. We have had Satyendra Dubey, who was killed because he tried to expose the scams in the national highway. This thing. There was this, in spite of writing to the Prime Minister, requesting the Prime Minister at that time was Vajpayee ji, requesting not to reveal his name. But his name was revealed and he was killed. It is injustice uske saath hua. Ravinder Patil, the constable who was witness to Salman's hit and run case, he was isolated. He was isolated. He was harassed by his own department for trying to do his duty. Ultimately, he died. Divya Bharti, Parveen Babi. Okay, these are the these are the victims from the film industry. It's not that the crimes are only happening in the film industry. We are talking about the crimes of the Bollywood or Sushant or Sridevi because they are popular figure, they are famous. We are attached to them emotionally as their fans or whatever. But there have been mysterious deaths happening in other fields as well. People don't have the time to read them. You go, ISRO scientists, just take an example of ISRO scientists. Since past 5 to 6 years, how many mysterious deaths have happened? Just you Google, search on the website. Okay, I don't need to tell you that. Okay, 14 to 15 scientists have died mysteriously. Their cases have never been solved. Not only that, even that IT guy, Ajita, who vanished from Bangalore in broad daylight. He was working on the Aadhaar project and he vanished from broad daylight. And apparently, they couldn't find out where he went in Bangalore city, how he vanished. Okay. So Sushant had mentioned a bit about him in the drives as well. Maybe there is more going forward. So we don't know. So there are in every field, even in the field of medicine or whatever. Like I told you, Disha, the veterinarian in the last episode.
Yes.
There might be many like Dishas. These are the things which have come to my knowledge, which I'm bringing in front of you. There might be many mystery deaths which have not been followed upon. So please don't make the mistake of saying that I am not going to send my kids to the Bollywood. Wherever you send, If even if your son is talented or if your child is talented, wherever you send them, if they do not toe the line of the powers, and if they try to say that no, this is wrong, this will cause harm to the people as a whole, I am not going to do it, then you are finished. If this is the kind of society we are okay with, then we should let go of Sushant's case as well. Because we only have two choices now. Either we can keep shouting and then get tired and stay quiet, or else we can say, bas, bahut ho gaya, high time. Sabko milke, everyone has to unite to be able to put the pressure on the government. But if no one is united in this movement, and this is not coincidence. This is carefully thought out and planned by the Nexus. They planted their own people as warriors, collected huge followings in between. Lot of followings, they call it. Okay. And then, because they were afraid that the one set of drives that was missing, if that ever made its way into the social media, then that should not unite people into such a big force that they will be forced to listen to them and provide justice to Sushant. So this is the reason so many of the YouTubers who are, without even knowing the credentials of the crimes, without even saying that, see, let's say, for example, one YouTuber is there, he is very genuine, he wants justice for Sushant, okay, and he believes that the drives are fake. What should that person do ideally? That person should ask his people to write a complaint on my name to the police that this lady is rotating, is circulating drives saying that it is Sushant's. Kindly examine them. If it's fake, arrest them. This is what they should do, right?
Yeah.
What is the purpose behind making videos, discrediting them, dissecting each grammar? And people keep saying that the government documents don't have mistakes. Let me tell you, government documents have a lot of mistakes. These are the points that have been used to keep the people confused or to discredit me from and stop me from uniting the people into such a force that they can demand the government. Boss, this is your work. Why is the CBI not filing charge sheets in so many days when people are coming with the proofs?
Yeah, I wanted to come.
Why? Just
Yeah, I wanted to come to that CBI question. So, if CBI takes and validates the drives from you, would you be able to share the slides going forward?
Till there is further action on the drives, I mean, like till the matter goes to the court, or till the CBI officially validates it, I can share it. I can share it on the social media. But after the CBI validates it and accepts it, I don't know how much I can share, because I don't know what conditions CBI will place on me. But ideally speaking, even now I should tell you, they shouldn't have any problem with me making the details of the contents of the drive public. Even the CBI, anyone should not have any problem. All they have to do is validate the drives and take that data, which will be helpful in solving the case of Sushant's death.
Okay.
Rest of the data, yeah.
So, if going
I'm not able
to
to
this,
hear.
Can you hear me now? Hello.
Yes, I can hear.
Yeah.
Yes, I can hear now.
Okay. So, with regards to Disha Salian, if she was murdered, why are her parents insisting that it was a suicide? They're going on news channel after news channel and saying, no, it was a suicide. Have they been threatened also?
No, I'm not able to hear you. There's a lot of static on your nose. Can you repeat that, please?
So with regards to Disha Salian, if it was a suicide, her parents are going on news channel after news channel insisting that it's a suicide and not a murder.
Who all were there with her, with them, with the parents? I mean, someone from a political party gets them and places them in front of the media and asks them to tell. We don't know under what pressure that interview was taken. And you're talking about mainstream media here. Have they ever contacted anyone on their own? Even if they have contacted, we never know. We never know under what pressure they have contacted, right? So I don't know. I exactly didn't get the gist of your question. Why are they going on and saying that this is
Yeah. So,
one thing
ha-
I want to tell you. I want to tell you.
so I just feel like they might have been threatened in some way, because if like usually parents, like Sushant Singh Rajput's parents or Jiah Khan's mother, they tried to fight for justice. But in Disha's case, her parents are going on news channel after news channel and saying, please leave this case alone. It was definitely a suicide. So I'm just wondering, like,
Because they
why.
have another son. They have another
Oh,
son,
okay.
right? They have another son. Okay. So it is very easy to threaten them into silence. And they are seeing what is happening in Sushant's case. No one will come. No government will come to protect them if they ask for justice. I mean, we had hope from BJP. Like, okay, fine. Aditya Thackeray was involved in all those things. So if BJP, when BJP was not in power, or when BJP was not in power in the state, the narrative that was being played by the Republic and everyone was that since the state government there's a different government at the state, they are not cooperating with the CBI, they are not cooperating with the investigations, they have deleted all the evidences, this, that, and everything. But what happened after that? After the government in the state changed and it's the same party in the center as well as the state, what is stopping them from going? Roop Shah. Okay, leave me aside for Roop Shah, the autopsy attendant. He is one of the witnesses. He clearly told that there were injury marks on the body, uh, which clearly meant that Sushant was brutally murdered. He was injured and murdered. He was brutally injured before being killed. And there was some other evidences are also there. Some other person also came and told that, right? So there are many evidences, not only the drives. Okay, the drives is to educate the people as to why Sushant was killed and why no political party or no one is coming to support his case. It is only the public which has kept the pressure.
Yeah, absolutely. I think
Your screen
only
is
the.
frozen. Yeah.
Can you
Hmm.
see me now? Okay, I'm visible. Okay. All right.
Yes, I
So
can.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So with regards to Sushant Singh Rajput, I think only the public has put a lot of pressure. So you, like what like I keep thinking, and all these questions are also coming. Sushant Singh Rajput was murdered, and before that there was Sridevi and Jiah Khan and Parveen Babi and Divya, Bharti. What were they all trying to expose? Were they all trying to expose some kind of nexus between Bollywood and what existed from so long that these people are trying to say?
See, Jia Khan, I'm not sure if she was trying to expose something or not. She just wanted to get out of the circle of which that Suraj Pancholi is a part. I know that. And that's why she was murdered by Suraj Pancholi. But rest of the people like Parveen Bhabi and Divya Bharti and Sushant Singh Rajput, Sridevi, they all have been murdered because they wanted to expose. Only Sushant wanted to expose the entire thing. Okay, these all people, Parveen Bhabi, Sridevi, and they wanted to expose the Bollywood side of the thing, which was into these things. They hadn't gone that deep into as deep as Sushant had gone. Sridevi just wanted to expose the women trafficking and the money laundering and drug activities that were going in Bollywood. She just wanted to expose those illegal activities. She hadn't, like Sushant, she didn't go too deep into it as to why this happened, why have we come to this stage, and all that.
Okay. All right.
So
So
and if and it,
no, please continue.
yeah, and I want to tell one hard-hitting fact to people here. They might not like it, but yes, if you are not concerned with what happened to what injustice happened to Sridevi ji, if you are not concerned with what injustice happened to Jiah, if you are not concerned with what injustice happened to all Ravinder Patel or to Satyendra Dubai or whoever, okay, if you're not concerned about all those injustices, then we in a part are a little bit responsible for what is happening with Sushant's case today. By being quiet at those times, by being unaffected and unconcerned just because those things were going on outside, now it has come, it has happened with someone whom you cared for. अगर अभी भी आवाज नहीं उठाएंगे, then next it will come to your own people.
Yeah, absolutely. I think more and more people should wake up. I just want to ask: is there a person called some Sankalp from your team, because he's messaging me saying that I'm from her team? Please ask her if there's a glitch. Please ask her to switch off the camera for 20 seconds and switch it back on. Is
Your
he
voice is
genuinely?
breaking. Can you repeat it again, please? Can you
Okay, can you hear me now?
just a second? No, your voice is breaking. Can you repeat that again?
Yeah, so I just wanted to ask, like, is there some Sankalp
Yeah.
from your team, because he's messaging me saying that there is he's from your team, and he wants me to pass you a message saying that if there is some technical issue, just switch off the camera for 20 seconds and switch it back on. Is this Sankalp genuinely from your team, or hello?
Okay, I want to tell you one thing here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. Hello.
Okay. Is my voice clear now?
Yes, it's clear. It's clear. Hello.
Okay. Just a second. Yeah. Am I clear now,
Yeah, you're clear.
Pratham? Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me tell you. If people say something about me, okay, when I am not present, then please do make it a point to ask me. Okay. There is no Sankalp Gupta from my team. There is one Sankalp Gupta who had introduced me to Amber Koiri and the Citizens Court of Amber Koiri who introduced me to the Citizens Court of India movement. Okay. I am in no way associated with what is happening with Citizens Movement Court of India regarding Sushant's case. One fine day, I got a call. From Amberji saying that People's Court is being set up for Sushant's case as well. You have to come to Mumbai and testify. Okay. I said, no, at such a short notice, it is not possible for me to go to Mumbai. I have other works as well. I will attend it, not on 16th, but on 17th. On 17th, I will attend it on a Sunday through video conferencing, since it's the first time and I have not been issued any kind of summons if it is indeed a court. So that's how I went ahead and gave my testimony in the Citizens Court of India. Otherwise, let me please do not confuse that I belong to that team or that team belongs to me. I saw that there are some people like Advocate like Nilesh Ojaji, Amber Khoiriji, who have been doing certain works, who are associated with Awaken India movement, Johan Tangra. These people, I mean, they have been fighting against some kind of injustices that are happening in the society. Okay, so I thought, well, why not? They are also the people who have been trying to fight against the wrongs. So let me just, if they are doing something, then I must. And it is relating to Sushant's case. It's not as if Sushant is one person. And they are doing it the right way by going judicially. That is the only way to go. Not by, they are doing the correct thing. They are taking it judicially. They are asking why the CBI is not filing charge sheet and everything. That's fine. Okay. So that's why I decided, fine, someone is at least trying to do it the correct way. Then I should also, if they have called me, then I should not leave this opportunity. And I went and gave my testimony. But having said that, I too only know about them as much as you people know. Okay. And they are not a part of my team, and I am not a part of them team. Whatever you have seen on the social media, that is the only interaction that I have with them.
Okay. All right. No, I just asked because there is some person right now in the private chat. He's some Sankalp. His name is Sankalp, and he just sent me a message. Hi, I'm from her team. Pass this message to her to keep her cam off for 20 seconds if there is some technical issues. That I don't know why he commented or why he sent me this message. That's why I just wanted to confirm with you: is this Sankalp actually from your team or some random person?
This might be some, I need to see the ID actually. Let me see.
Okay.
Yeah, this is my team member only who has come with the pseudonym.
Okay.
So I thought it to be someone else. I thought to be the other Sankalp Gupta. Anyway, we can continue talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will be
All
back
right.
after 20 seconds. Yeah.
All right. So we all wish that justice be served, but if that's not possible, if we have tried everything, we've tried again and again, your team has done everything, you knocked on door after door after door, but even after that, if justice is not served, how can we, the public, we, the people, come together to ensure that the fight against Bollywood nexus of human trafficking, that Sridevi and Sushant Singh Rajput sacrificed their life by fighting against it? What can we do to continue this fight?
Well, since I didn't have answers, I exhausted all the options that I had in Srideviji's case, and I didn't have answers how to go about it. I came to a public platform, looking to public for the support. Okay, so what public can do now? Let me tell you. See, no matter how many ever forces or movements or protests we do, okay, in case, firstly, let us say we will structure this fight, and there are certain questions that the CBI has to answer. Okay, we direct has to answer, and if they do not answer, let us say we all gather at a place and we are protesting or something. See, we cannot do it like farm laws, sitting. But that was a very powerful way of protesting, of making one point known when the mainstream media is not with you, when the powers are not with you. That's of course it has been maligned as a Khalistani movement and this and that. So let me tell you one thing here, how this nexus works. Okay, I will tell about Sushant's this thing. Let us say after 3 years, now people are wise enough to know who is genuine and who is fake. Okay, so they are now wise enough to know that the only way Sushant can get justice is for CBI filing a charge sheet, collecting all the evidences that people are coming with, verifying it, giving a statement on them, whether the statements are correct or not. Okay, and then show their actions based on those collected evidences. This is the only way to go about the justice. If everyone, leaving everything else aside, calling me names or calling someone else as a toolkit gang or doubting that person, the only person who is authorized to collect evidences is the CBI right now in this case. Pressurize it. We all should voice out together, and the voice should be one. The voice should be one. Here we have created groups and gangs in SSR case. I don't know what sort of movement is this. Here the purpose is one. Sushant has been brutally murdered, and his murderers should be booked and punished. Who will do that? CBI should do that. And everyone is seeing that CBI is not doing anything since more than 1 year now, 1 or 2 years now, since 2 years now. Everyone knows. But no one is asking them any question. On the social media, we are tagging them. They are ignoring it. So what should we do now? Allow the people to plant their moles in the movement and let it stay divided? One basic question, one point we all have to stress is so people have come and said that there are proofs. Union Minister Rane has said that there is pen drive. Collect it, examine it, give your verdict on it, and then follow up with your actions. When this has been the case, why has no one been called for interrogating? Why, when these names have come up, why? Instead of doing that, if the YouTubers were genuine, they should have all come together, brought all the people together, and forced the CBI to validate the drives or the proofs or Rupsha's statement or Rane's pen drive. Here we have Pratham, are you here? I'm not sure. Pratham seems to be thrown off. I'm going on and on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Am I? I'm so
Yes,
sorry. I think
yes.
some I had some Wi-Fi issue. This is the
Okay,
first
okay.
time it's happening. So yeah.
It will
So I
happen. It
was.
will happen when if you do shows with me. Because initially, when when I came in 2000 in the later half of the 2020, when I first attended my YouTube sessions with on other people's shows, Varun show, this show, and that show, my voice never used to be clear. My audio never used to be clear, or my video never used to be clear, because there were attacks on the live stream continuously. So this is
Okay.
happening again now. So it's fine. I mean, see, there is again. Let me tell you, whichever stream I go, my team works on it in the background to see if any attacks are coming or not. But if it is someone else's stream, like it is your stream now, it is not my channel that I manage. It's your stream now. So we have certain limitations. We have certain limitations and in stopping all kinds of attacks. But we are able to counter most of the attacks. That's why we are able to talk today.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So, but I am. I could hear you. Like your message was loud and clear, but I couldn't come. Anyways, do you have any closing messages? Is there anything that you would want to say in the end?
Closing messages. I just want to say one thing, people. Be sure of what you want, what you are in this moment for. That's only one thing. That is justice for Sushant, who was brutally murdered. Everyone knows he was brutally murdered. Okay. Um, Sometimes you are divided in the name of Arnab. Sometimes you are divided in the name of TV channels. Sometimes you are divided in the name of political parties. Sometimes you say, uh, and people who are coming with real proofs, you are discrediting them as being a part of toolkit gang or having some. See, this will not work out. The only way, okay, and yeah, yes, I wanted to tell one thing, Pratham, that people keep asking me, why didn't she put all proofs on the social media? Ask her to keep everything. The video, there is a video about, I had spoken in about Sridevi's case that there was a video wherein, I mean, of her murder, which we had submitted to ICJ and SCI. It is a one-time play video. Okay, one-time play. There are videos which after one time they get self-destructed. Okay, so I do have proofs of who handed it over to me. Okay, which big name handed it over to me. I have it on record actually how I managed to lay my hands on that. But I cannot play it on the social media, first of all, because it was submitted as a GOCP. I mean, like, there is one proof which is submitted to the Supreme Court, which is opened only during the time of the hearing. It cannot be opened before that. When you submit that, they put the seal and everything on that, and that thing is opened only during the time of. So this video was submitted as that evidence when it was with Supreme Court of India. Now, I have those documents with me. If people had to unite and do some real change, they should ask the Supreme Court of India, come on, these are the proofs, you were then, what did you do with that? If you ask me to release all the proofs on the social media, I will tell you what will happen. You people are not the authority to judge its authenticity or integrity of the proofs that I'm fishing. And then some other YouTubers planted by the cabal, they will come and do shows on it. Okay. and they say this is edited, this is manipulated, this is created, that is created, blah 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 blah, and then you people will stay divided again. So the rest of the proofs, which are now a kind of security for me or kind of cushion for me, because there is life threat as well. If people like Sushant and Sridevi have been killed, to prevent them from exposing what they are doing, and if I am still here talking about why they were killed, what they wanted to expose, then you should understand that the kind of risk I have. And if you're asking me to put all proofs on the social media, then I want you to guarantee me that after I put all proofs on the social media, you will give justice to me. If you have that authority, I will place it on the social media.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's high time that all the Sushant Singh warriors, all the people who want justice, all the awakened people stay united and not fight amongst themselves for some silly reasons. Once again, Deepti ji, thank you so much for coming on the Labyrinth, and I hope you continue the fight, and I hope you meet the success that you truly deserve.
Thank you, Pratamji. It's not my success alone, actually. If we made the success, then it will be success for this society, for this country as a whole, for the common man.
All right.
So,
Okay.
so see, I mean, because there are a lot of responsibilities on the viewers' shoulders as well. Okay. So let's see if, and it's very impressive the way the Citizens Court of India has approached this. I don't know going forward what will happen, how this will go. Right now, the present status of that case is that the next hearing has been posted for 6th of December. Okay, because before that, Aditya Chopra had appealed for an audience with the court before going ahead with the hearing. Okay, and apparently, when I spoke with the people behind the Citizens Code of India, I was told that they submitted something, and these people were told that you are only doing it for publicity, and then they submitted a counter appeal and all. So itna sab hua beech mein. So next hearing is posted on 6th of December. Okay, so let's see how this is going to, what shape this is going to take. Okay, so, and one more thing, if anything about me, please pose the questions directly on social media or something. I will answer you directly, but kindly do not come to me saying that person told this about you, this person told that about you. Kindly do not expect me to give answers for what people told about me, which I have never told myself.
Yeah. All right. That concludes this podcast. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you
Whatever
so much.
questions. So once again, whatever questions the audience has to ask, don't ask some random person, random planted warriors. Please ask Deepti ji directly. She's here. She can ask. She can answer any of your questions. For now, this is it. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Pratham. Thank you so much. I hope you stay unbiased and a seeker of truth as well going forward, because I have seen many people change colors during my course of journey. So I know you are a true guy. You're a true guy. May God protect you, and may you stay with the truth always. So hoping to do many more sessions together, and hoping to reach a conclusion to this fight in a victorious way. So with this, I will end this session, and thank you so much for your time and for your platform, Pratham. Always glad to be on your show.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.